everybody, it's Rory from ANSgear, and something that everybody has been asking for from Hydra is elbow pads. They're finally here. We've got them to look at them. So the Hydra elbow or arm pads, we've had the knee pads for quite some time and they just fly off the shelves. So people wanted arm pads with that same Hydra aesthetic going on. And so we've got them in front of us to look at right here. So this is just the packaging that it's going to come with. A couple things it says on the back just about their pads. We'll talk about those things in a second, but just so you can see, it says impact resistant, wear resistant, seamless design, and of course, maximum comfort. So it just comes in a nice little bag. Nothing fancy about the bag. Let's pull out the elbows or arm pads right there. And the first thing we notice from the outside is that the padded outers of the arm pad don't have any seams on them. So this is something we're looking at as far as an impact standing, where as your elbow pad or your arm pad is going to be constantly hitting the ground, digging into the ground, stretching across the ground, you want to minimize or reduce the amount of weak points on the pad that can possibly rip, break, tear, or fray, something like that. So on the outside, we've got nothing. We've got just a basic hardcore fabric covering that goes over the pad to keep all those things from breaking or fraying or just coming apart. Your foam ripping, if you've got that on the outside and that's contacting the ground. All those possibilities, trying to mitigate those by covering over that and keeping those weak points to a minimum. At the bottom, we do have a small little Hydra logo. At the top, we've got one as well. We flip it over to the back side. We've got nice, breathable, vented mesh material. Lots of stretch to it. This is going to be right across the where your forearm would be, but on the inside, your inside forearm, I guess is what you'd call that. I don't know if that's actually got a word. I'm sure it does, but I can't think of it. And then at the bottom, we do have thumb loops as well, because that'll keep it nice and tidy along your hand and your palm area. And then up around the bicep, we've got a silicone bead across the inside to help keep it up and away. So I'm going to throw this on real quick. I'm going to go with this one just so you can see what we're looking at. And this is a double XL, so this is too big for me. So it's going to be a little bit sloppy on me. But for putting it on, just so people can see it, makes it easy for people to see what's going on here. So I like this nice padding on the inside here, or not padding, but just the material, the stretch material, reinforced bottoms where your palm is going to strike the ground pretty often when you're diving. So this reinforced section all the way through the bottom, that's going to hit all the time. When you're either running with your gun, that comes down and hits the first, and then you roll over to your elbow. So we have good coverage on the elbow. We want to make sure that as you put your pad on that you are rotating it and moving it so that the actual padding is sitting right over your elbow. It's not pushed to one side where it's not on my elbow. My elbow is right here now and there's no padding on it. So always make sure that that's sitting on your elbow so that when you do come down, it's going to protect you right there. So good breathable material. This is going to keep it nice and tidy down at the bottom, and the strap or the silicone at the top or whatever tacky material they're using on the inside really is comfortable, and I can feel it doing a good job in gripping. Now, comes with some padding right here. So I guess in this pad, you really could run it in 3 different setups right there. Without, with, extra, I guess maybe 4 you could run it. So the padding on the inside, the majority of the padding on the inside is removable. So if I reach inside here, I'm going to use this one because that tag is going to be bugging me. If I reach inside, there's a section of the pad down here, and you can see possibly, if I push hard enough, that there is a secondary set of padding that's inside here. That secondary set is removable. So there's a break on the inside. Let's see if I can get to it. Roll this down. You can see that it is split right here on the inside. So if I reach into that and grab a hold of it, pull it out, I can take that padded section completely out. Now, in the information that they provided, it said that this material that is here, so this hard material, that it is soft and absorbent right there. Now, if a ball struck this, it's going to break most likely. But you never know. Padding is weird, where you think that a ball getting shot in your elbow, you think you get a break on it and it bounces. But on hard impact, this stuff will stiffen up. It'll get harder, and it's going to protect your elbows when you're hitting the ground. It says protect your shoulders, so it's going to transfer some of that energy that's coming into the slamming on the ground from transferring right up into your shoulder and help protect your shoulders as well. But if you don't want all of this on there, they give you this piece. This black piece that's in here is glued onto this harder outer section. They give you this piece by itself, so you could just slide this piece in and not have the hard outside, just have a soft piece basically on the inside. Now, this section that goes in here, it does have, you know, because there's 2 layers of fabric right there, it's got a little bit of protection. But down towards the bottom right here is a foam piece that is not removable. So you still have some protection down in the bottom. This is on the left now. So it's protecting basically like this section of my arm, but no protection up on the elbow right there. By putting this piece in there, I can go with just the soft foam with no hard outer shell. And I guess, possibly, if you wanted like ultra padding inside of there, you could stack this inside of this and then put both of them inside there. Or you could go buy your own foam and then you could cut it into this shape and you can stick that inside there if you want something else in it. Whatever it happens to be, you can run it with nothing like I have right now, with this, or with this, and see how it goes. I mean, you can just kind of decide how you want to have it on there. But given the how well the knee pad has done and how comfortable the knee pad is and just how much people love it, the elbow pad fits right into that category of padding from Hydra, where it is purpose driven to give you the ultimate in performance and comfort at the same time. So if you like those elbow pads or you like those knee pads, definitely check out these elbow pads from Hydra. Removable padding, extra padding if you need it. You know, space age material basically. It's like a non-Newtonian fluid that is in a solidish state to begin with, which is crazy. You know, science is wild. But it's got everything you need on there. Comfort, padding, reliability, ruggedness, and then, you know, advanced features to keep it from just being ruined and to protect your body as well. Get on the website, guys. Check them out. It looks like it's going to be available in 5 sizes, small, medium, large, extra large, and 2X. Brand new arm pads, elbow pads from Hydra. They're available on the website. Pick them up today at ANSgear.com.